Have you ever looked at a fire and seen something more than just flames? Have you ever imagined a creature so magnificent it could be born from the very heat and light? Across our world, for thousands of years, people have told stories of such a creature. It is a bird of spectacular beauty, with feathers the color of a sunset and a voice like a heavenly song. This is the phoenix. It is not just any bird. This is a creature of legend, a symbol of life itself. It lives for an incredibly long time, some say 1,000 years, witnessing the rise and fall of great kingdoms and the slow, steady turning of the seasons. The story of the phoenix is a truly remarkable one. It is a story that does not end with death, but begins with it. When this splendid bird feels its long life drawing to a close, it does not hide away in sadness. Instead, it builds a special nest. It gathers the most fragrant spices and sweet-smelling woods it can find, like cinnamon and myrrh. It then settles into this aromatic bed, not to sleep, but to welcome a magnificent transformation. The nest and the bird within it bursts into a brilliant sacred fire, a truly astonishing sight to behold. From the ashes left behind by this glorious fire, something incredible happens. A new life stirs. A tiny, young phoenix emerges, reborn and ready to live its life all over again. It is the same being, yet completely new. This cycle of death and rebirth is what makes the phoenix so utterly captivating. It represents a powerful idea that even when things seem to be at their absolute end, a new beginning is always possible. The creature is a living, breathing promise that life finds a way to continue, to renew itself in the most spectacular fashion imaginable. This magical tale has been whispered and written down in countless cultures across our shared human history. It reminds us of the planet's own cycles. We see it in the way a forest regrows after a fire, with fresh green shoots pushing through the blackened earth. We see it in the way winter's cold gives way to the vibrant life of spring. The phoenix is a story that nature itself seems to tell us every single day. It is a powerful narrative of hope, a testament to the enduring strength of life and its incredible capacity for renewal against all odds. In the warm, ancient lands of Egypt, a similar bird was known. They called it the Bennu. This majestic heron was linked to the sun god, Ra. The Egyptians saw the Bennu appear each morning, just as the sun rose over the Nile River, bringing light and life to the land. They believed it lived on a sacred stone and that its cry was what set time and creation into motion. Like the phoenix we know, the Bennu was a symbol of creation and rebirth. It represented the soul's journey and the promise of a new life after the old one had passed, a central belief in their world. Far away in the vast and storied lands of China, there is a legendary bird called the fenghuang. It is a creature of immense beauty and grace, a composite of many different birds. The fenghuang is a symbol of high virtue, good fortune, and harmony. It appears only in times of great peace and prosperity, its presence a blessing upon the land and its rulers. While the fenghuang does not die in a nest of fire, it is profoundly connected to the balance of yin and yang. It represents the union of opposites, and its appearance signals a time of renewal and perfect order in the world. The ancient Greeks gave us the name we use today, the phoenix. They told tales of a bird from Arabia that lived for 500 or 1,000 years. Their stories are the ones that most vividly describe the nest of spices and the spectacular fiery end. After its rebirth, the young phoenix would carefully gather the ashes of its former self. It would carry them all the way to Heliopolis, the city of the sun in Egypt, and place them upon the altar of the sun god. This act was one of reverence, honoring the cycle of life that it had just completed and begun anew. Each of these cultures imagined this wonderful bird in its own way. The Egyptian Bennu was a heron, a creature of the river and sun. The Chinese feng huang was a gentle harbinger of peace and good fortune. The Greek phoenix was a powerful, eagle-like bird, a master of its own destiny through fire and ash. Yet, despite these differences in appearance and specific habits, the core message remains strikingly similar. Each story speaks of a special, sacred bird that embodies the powerful ideas of renewal, immortality, and the beautiful, unending cycle of life itself. The central theme in all these wonderful stories is rebirth. It is the idea that an end is not truly an end, but a gateway to a new beginning. Think of a seed. It must be buried in the dark earth, seemingly gone forever, before it can sprout into a new plant. The phoenix myth captures this natural process in the most dramatic and beautiful way. The fire is not just destruction, it is a cleansing fire. It burns away the old, the tired, and the worn out, making space for something fresh, vibrant, and full of new energy to emerge from the very same place. This idea of renewal is so important to us as human beings. We all face challenges in our lives. There are times when we might feel lost, or as if we have failed. We might experience sadness or loss. The story of the phoenix offers a powerful message of hope during these difficult times. It tells us that we, too, can rise from our own ashes. We can learn from our past, let go of what holds us back, and start again with new strength and wisdom. This is why the legend has survived for so long and in so many places. It speaks to a deep, universal human need to believe in second chances. The phoenix doesn't just come back to life, it is reborn. This is a crucial distinction. It implies transformation. The new bird is not simply a repaired version of the old one, it is a fresh creation, carrying the spirit of its past, but unburdened by its age. This inspires us to not just recover from hardship, but to grow from it. We can become stronger, wiser, and perhaps even more beautiful in spirit, having passed through our own symbolic fires and emerged on the other side. This powerful symbolism is all around us, even today. The phoenix is used as a symbol for cities that have been rebuilt after war or natural disaster. It is an emblem for people who have overcome great personal struggles. Its image gives us a simple, visual story for one of life's most complex and hopeful truths, that even from the deepest despair, new life and new hope can spring forth. The phoenix reassures us that endings are merely the start of another, often more brilliant, chapter in the great story of life. When we compare these myths side by side, their shared spirit is truly remarkable. Whether it is the Bennu of Egypt heralding the sunrise, the Feng Huang of China bringing peace, or the Greek phoenix embracing its fiery destiny, the essence is the same. They are all extraordinary birds tied to fundamental forces of nature, be it the sun, cosmic balance, or life itself. They are all symbols of something greater than themselves. They represent an eternal cycle, a promise that life continues in a rhythm of endings and beginnings, darkness and light. The differences, however, are just as fascinating, as they show us how each culture adapted the legend to its own values. The Egyptians, focused on the afterlife and the daily journey of the sun, saw their bird as a soul's guide. The Chinese, deeply concerned with harmony and social order, envisioned their bird as a sign of a perfectly balanced society. The Greeks, with their love for dramatic tales of heroes and gods, focused on the incredible spectacle of the fiery death and glorious rebirth. These variations show the beautiful diversity of human imagination. This enduring story inspires us because it is a mirror of our own resilience. Humanity, as a whole, has faced countless challenges throughout its history. We have rebuilt, we have recovered, and we have always found a way to start anew. The phoenix is our story, told through the image of a magnificent mythical bird. It represents the unshakable spirit that resides within all of us. It is the quiet voice that tells us to get back up after we fall, to try again after we fail. and to look for the sunrise after the longest night. Ultimately, the Phoenix teaches us a simple and profound lesson. It teaches us that our past does not have to define our future. Every day can be a new dawn, and every challenge can be an opportunity to be reborn, stronger and more aware than before. The legend of the Phoenix is not just an old story about a magic bird. It is a timeless gift, a symbol of hope for all of humanity. It reminds us, in the most beautiful way possible, that within every ending lies the seed of a brilliant new beginning, waiting to take flight.